Hey, welcome on back. All right, we're going to continue our Memorial Day weekend America's Hero stream with some Metal Gear Solid 2. Make sure everything's okay. Okay, looks like everything's cool. I will preface this. This HD collection does have issues with it. There might be some stuttering, some other bugs. I mean, it is Blue Point, so you know, sit back and relax and get into it. Blue Point. This suck. Oh, so yeah, I forgot. In Metal Gear Solid 2, they switched up the O and X button. Captions. There's all the brightness adjustment. New game! I don't care about trophies. Story is fictional. Any and all similarities, characters, and groups, other entities.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank. but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Yeah. Just out in the cold too long. But this was part of the demo. If anybody remembers. Don't do it, Snake. Hell yeah, just like a Marlboro man would. What if this is a Marlboro commercial? Even the strongest men are out in the cold. That's why we choose Marlboro.
Our boy is right on schedule.
He got his hand back.
He'll know soon enough.
Hell yeah.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right.
Wow.
I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted
The
gifts.
images with
You mean
the
that thing with
joysticks
Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
Yeah,
you know how
Snake,
the
get to
technical
work.
specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Yeah, that explains it.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Still cringe. I mean, fringe.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Who reads?
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Remember digital cameras? Today's world, Snake being hit.
They don't look armed.
You'd be,
Hey, Earth to
carrying a
Snake.
phone.
These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Dang, dude.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
A Russian?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96.
Oh.
Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, let's get these balls.
Freeze.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until...
Hey. Wait to load too.
Freeze. Freeze.
Gotcha. Hold on. bug with the trophies. Yeah, I'm just
Freeze.
I shot him. There you go. Let me check something right quick. Uh-huh. There you go. Turn that off. Fine. All right.
Good.
Oh, there we go. Some smoked barbecue ribs and some smoked baked beans. Dude, where's the invite? I appreciate it. Oh. Getting a little too up and close and personal, are you, Snake? Look at this one. There's a reason why I'm doing this, by the way. Valentine has funny reactions when you have to upload all those pictures and stuff.
There's somebody there.
I shot him like 9 times. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll be here. I have no idea where I'm going. Wow, dude.
Freeze.
Move!
No.
Freeze.
Oh!
Oh, I went in a circle. Sort of. So this is like a rip from my actual game. Because it's impossible to stream off the PS3. Not impossible. It's stupid hard. For no reason. So, I ripped it and I'm playing this off of RSPCS3. But this is my actual game rip. I actually have a PS2 version of this game as well. So. I shot him!
Who's that?
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
How are you still up? What's going on? Respond.
We've lost contact with the crew lounge. Backup unit, shut it out.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anything
Situation
about
is normal.
Nexus.
All clear. Who's there?
Yeah. I actually have Metal Gear Solid 5 on the console. So.
Freeze.
No!
God damn it. Oh, this is back in here. Yeah, I mean, I thought they had good support. Where you can recover your account.
Who is that? It's the...
What's going on? Respond. We've lost communication with the Afghan.
Yeah, it's slow.
Check it out.
But they'll get you fixed up. I forgot you could do all this crap.
The situation is normal. All clear.
There's only... Oh, go back there. Just forget. Yeah, I mean, they gotta verify who you are and all kinds of stuff. Which is a good and bad thing.
Freeze.
This is the cruise lounge. That's locked.
Raven.
Sure is. Yeah. Yeah, which we'll get figured out. Ain't good. Get a USP first. Okay, game. Give me a USP.
Freeze.
No!
mean, they could figure it out. They know. They see all the transactions and stuff.
Freeze. Freeze. Who's that?
Oh no!
Enemy sight. Requesting.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with the engine room. Backup unit, check it out.
Yeah, I did.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
The situation is normal. All clear.
It was nothing. All clear.
The situation is normal. All clear.
This game, dude.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through.
There's a way through.
Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But your M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
No sign of the missing man. Everything else.
Hang on. Let me adjust something here. Hmm. Well, oh, come on, TV. Oh, it's up. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I gotta fix the. There we go. A little bit better. Now I can see what I'm doing. Alright.
else is normal. The situation is normal. All clear.
It was. Like, it was almost to the point where I couldn't even see. God damn it, I'm back in this room. Let's see. I can't go in there yet. Okay. Shoot that stuff. Where the hell? God damn it.
I mean,
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with the engine room. Backup unit, check it out.
Well, unfortunately, apparently I need the goddamn USB because reasons. Oh my Lord in heaven.
unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Yeah. It's just a matter of
Who's
me.
there? What was that just now?
What was that just now? Oh my Lord in heaven!
I need some backup here.
Oh! Go, 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 Snake!
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Oh yeah, I have to go up to Olga. Fight Olga first, right? Oh no! I didn't see him!
Acknowledge. Assault team, check it out. All the units.
Get off me!
Position.
Go, 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 go. Gave him the slip. Go, 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 go. No! Romantic!
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake! What you're wielding right now is a...
Oh, yeah.
Snake, go to the bridge first and find out where this ship is headed. The bridge is on the top level. Go up.
Can I get a frickin' map?
Freeze.
No!
Like, I can't get to that door. Okay. This stairway goes up. Let's go up. But yeah, you can't go up that one. Like Otacon, I'm stupid, dude. I don't know where this place is at.
Freeze.
I go this way. There you go. Arrogant somewhere. Okay, game.
Freeze.
No!
Freeze.
Okay, Otacon.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Oh, I was gonna use my cigarettes. My cigarettes. There you go. This is where we got a USB. That's the usual.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
There's Olga. Now I'm hitting circle for everything.
Do you want to save, Snake? Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers.
Oh, shut up.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Why is she out in
Once
the
we have
middle
what
of
we came
a
for, the
rainstorm?
tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it. All the waving.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now!
Serious daddy issue.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Slowly.
A woman. Show your face.
A woman.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too.
You're
What
her
else do you
favorite.
have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Why do
Not
that?
there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Just
Stop
shoot her.
playing. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Matrix. Alright, Keanu.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
Oh, dude.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Yeah. Got her. There's my gun. Hell yeah. Now shoot her. Quick! Quick! You pansy.
Cypher.
Cypher.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
Gotta be joking.
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No,
Not in
Army.
a million years.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own.
You lied to
Not
me.
like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
I love.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
Yeah.
The
You never
sender
even,
of the
like,
tip was
mentioned
EE.
once in Metal Gear Solid.
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about
What if they have
her.
a dance party?
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to
No
lure us out
way.
here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Cheesy living speedy. Oh man. All right.
Freeze.
Let's see. A wet bot. Ooh. Like what Bruce Willis said, ooh, I got a USB. How we do it around here. Hey, Sleepy.
Freeze.
You still asleep? go back down. Down. And a merry-go-round. Sugar bug coming down. Swinging. This way? There.
Freeze.
Huh?
What?
Freeze.
first checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Dude, he was jamming out, dude.
Nothing to report.
Good old guard brush.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Good old guard rush.
Who goes there?
Your mom's.
Aim for the lights.
Got him. Oh my god. Get up, Snake. Gotta love that good old garden rush. Mm-hmm. He just closes the door back.
Who goes there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel.
Yeah.
What the?
Wasn't Twin Snakes like a remake of one of these games? And I have Peace Walker. The Peace Walker will definitely be in these. And Metal Gear Solid 4, they already said that they're doing.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
All the old Legacy games. In fact,
Snake,
I
are you
haven't
in yet?
redeemed my
Have you made
code,
it to the
but
holds?
It's taking
my
longer than I
Legacy
expected.
collection.
We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery
Yeah.
point.
They may be planning to
I heard
change
it wasn't
course.
very good though.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off
And
the
there's
fringe.
subsistence, which they're not gonna waste time in doing.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
That's another, and then another Metal Gear Solid.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots.
Joking.
Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
Gotta be joking.
There should be a Marine's insignia
You already
on the
had
body of Metal
photos.
Gear.
No way.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear
No
shot
way.
of that.
All right.
You gotta be joking.
There's actually
Oh,
one
I'm
little
definitely
thing.
going to for the PS5.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
You gotta be joking.
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have
gotta
something
be
to do with
joking.
that cipher we saw?
Maybe.
You gotta be joking.
I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of
way.
using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of
You
the block
gotta
where
be
Metal Gear
joking.
is housed. I've made arrangements so
gotta
that you
be
can send the
joking.
pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that
sure?
workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a
you
little app
sure?
I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really.
Are you sure?
Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually.
Sure?
The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Ernie, what's up,
Well,
man?
sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing.
How you doing,
The
buddy?
Commandant's already
No
begun his
way.
speech.
How's my
But you
puppy?
need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Yes.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to do this a few times.
Time to save?
Yeah, definitely time to save there. Otacon.
Okay. There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies
Did she get a bath?
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Oh, that's good.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force would think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major...
Silky smooth.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
No! Ah.
Snake! Respond! Snake! Snake!
Alright, sorry about that.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a
what orders
program
were
that will
those?
add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Oh, I got over here quick.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
Oh, nice.
Nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
A gaming desk. Definitely send me what you got. I'm actually kind of looking at desk.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with mass.
This is funny. Yeah, definitely. The brute forcing a login there.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Oh yeah.
Okay, first up. Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? Next up is... Oh, I
can't believe he took a picture of her. He's just gonna make another backup. Is that all you think about? I'll just make a backup on this one.
Some firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Good.
Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development of Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations.
I shot him.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Good.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Oh Lord.
Left. Down. Right. Front! Getting back to the topic at hand. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left! Intruder in the back! Intruder to the right! Intruder in the back!
Good.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. To move on, but even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
It sure is.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Good.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of metal...
Oh, that's sweet.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Next up is...
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next image is... We already have a good...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
I hear him.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Who
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
No.
Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Gray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel.
No hard feelings.
Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you know this, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one!
Only has room for one.
Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Wow, dude.
Damn you!
Damn you! Meanwhile, the Marines are just like, what? The man got shot and they're just like...
Looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog! Traitorous dog! Ocelot with quickness.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Not even his hand, though.
Ocelot!
My controller. Game over, yeah!
It's been a while, brother.
Wow.
Who are you?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
Do you?
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Did she?
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
But did she though?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Do that arm. Oh God! Oh God! That thing is moving.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Yep, that's doing a lot of damage there. Houston? You have a problem. What if this was the end
Snake!
Game over, yeah!
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Game over. Do you want to save? Sure.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blew a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole
back
mess.
in 2001, I thought that was
and then
so
that
weird.
massive offshore
I would now
killer
play
suddenly
a
went up
different
inside.
character.
The big shadow. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Right.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What
$30
makes them think they can get that
billion.
much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Wow.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
Definitely we're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
Definitely not. The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There's a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
Whatever. What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
Not a chance. What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Definitely
All right,
not.
Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
Definitely not. I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll
Definitely
skip that
not.
part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Why don't you
The
do
frequency is 140.85.
Why don't you do it?
When you want to
Why
use the
don't you do
codec,
it?
push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact
you do it?
The codec will beep.
Yeah.
When you hear
Why
that
don't you
noise,
do it?
press the select button.
Why don't
The
you do
codec's
it?
receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new
Get
sneaking
real.
suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Seems appropriate.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Definitely copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Get in the hole, dude. Yeah, let's talk about it, Colonel.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that
Not
was
a
in line to
chance.
work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made
Not
a
a
deal,
chance.
an arrangement with the terrorists. They become
Not
a
a
band of
chance.
mercenaries, an army without a country.
There's Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One
Looks like
man.
a solo job.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd.
Did you say nerd?
Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Did you
Then
say
what?
nerd?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you
Not a
activate
chance.
the Soliton radar.
the Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These
lost.
estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Okay, they're knocked out.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal ID.
Rush. Yeah, brother. Code name? Ah! It fits!
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape
Oh, this is a tutorial. Blah, 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 blah.
Who's there? Who's there?
Oh no!
Who is it? Enemy sight. Request.
Raiden, the enemy's...
He's over there!
Where'd he go? Ah!
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Stay on the lookout.
Can't do anything else in this terminal, eh?
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight
Get
VR
real.
training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about
Get
the commandos?
real. SEAL Team 10 has
Definitely
landed
not.
on struts B and C.
And the president?
Not. Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Definitely not. Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Got it.
Ryden, look at that wire.
Lord Campbell.
Ryden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work
Not
in
a
the dark.
chance.
And
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Nice.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
distract them.
I can't
Try
get
making
that
some
closer.
noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
What is it, Colonel?
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying
Definitely
around.
not.
Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want to...
Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So dumb. What does that say? Konami eyes. Oh my lord. Yes, it's a camera.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before,
Definitely
they need to be
not.
kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero.
Whatever.
We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Get real.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Whatever.
Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero.
That's going a
This
bit
is Alpha
too
Zero.
far.
We're under attack. This is crazy.
That's going a bit too far.
Alpha Zero, respond. All
That's going
Alpha,
a bit too
respond.
far.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Why don't you do it?
Wait, I don't know. It's this way. Oh my god,
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing.
hang that, dude. That's how I do it. What is that?
Alpha Zero. Come in, Alpha Zero.
Oof. Yeah, definitely go in there. No, I didn't.
No!
I am now, though. Now that you said something. Got him.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Hello. Dude.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Get down!
Where is he?
Interesting, yeah, I see him. Way to go, Blue Point. What if he kills Snake right here?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Too slow.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Yeah, just Snake, David Hayter.
My name is...
Hey, you almost
My
said it.
name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior
Iroquois
Grade.
Pliskin. His mom didn't like him.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
All those snakes.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
They did.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Fox died.
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
Okay, Pliskin.
And buried.
Or Snake.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Nah. He did.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
He gave you a code
Maybe I'll
name,
find
dude?
out someday.
Oh, I clicked him. Alright, we'll give us 30 more minutes. And we'll move it off. Oh yeah. So you can already hear the bomb. It's right there. I don't have anything to.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
No, we don't care, Rose. I meant to save, but.
What's up, Jack?
Rose, no comment?
About?
Get real. I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings.
Oh boy. Okay. Saxophone, baby.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Sure is.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Ready grenades! A dud!
A dud! Oh, dud!
Today is another bad day.
Sure is.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down.
What
It just
is
means
this?
they
Get
anticipated
real.
the attack.
What?
Besides, since the
going a
SEALs
bit
drew
too
their
far.
fire, your infiltration went off without a
That's
hitch.
going a bit
On
too
top of
far.
that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold
That's
of
going a
yourself.
bit too
The
far.
entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
That's going a bit
There's
too
no
far.
time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
Why don't you mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Real. Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real.
Real.
And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether
Get
this is
real.
real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done?
Get
Raiden,
done?
you're needed on Strut C.
Oh, God. Hey, look at the black lines as it follows me. Way to go, Blue Point.
Freeze! Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Thanks, Snake.
Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
You're the bomb disposal guy. Yeah, see?
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours.
Yeah.
There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
Wow, dude.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
Yeah, good luck, kid.
Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a motto of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Wow.
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Wow. Alright. Alright, guys. Tomorrow, we're defusing bombs. I think we're going to fight Fat Man first. And we start boss killing. So definitely tune in tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.